A group of streamers who run a YouTube channel on paranormal investigations decide to do a challenge called the elevator game. The task is to take an elevator in a high-rise building and go to specific floors in a specific order. If you do everything right, you will meet a ghost woman on the 5th floor. At the next stop, the elevator will take you to a world of spirits, known as the Red World. There is one paramount condition, though. Never, under no circumstances, are you allowed to look at the female ghost. If you break this rule, she will tear you to pieces. The elevator challenge probably looked pretty good on paper. But when brought to the screen, the story started facing serious problems. The main problem was articulated by one of the characters, who said that there is nothing exciting about watching a group of people ride an elevator. Yes, riding an elevator is some sort of ritual that sets the story going, but in horror films, rituals must be simple and concise, like saying Candyman 3 times, or watching a cursed VHS tape, or just falling asleep. In Elevator Game, the characters need to make 6 elevator stops, 5 of which are totally free of any perils. The 6th stop, actually, is not that terrifying either. All that is required from the characters is to keep their eyes shut while the elevator doors stay open on the 5th floor. If you think about it, it's the easiest part of the challenge, but for some reason, the YouTubers fail miserably at it. It's not clear what makes them take a deadly risk and open their eyes, even though they realize the consequences of such defiance. At some point, you can't help but recall an iconic black comedy, Tucker Dale vs. Evil, in which a group of college students die one by one because of their own stupidity. All is well, only that Elevator Game is not a comedy. Director Rebekah McKendry is not a rookie when it comes to horrors. Her recent comedy horror Glorious, starring Ryan Quanten, received a warm welcome from the fans of scary stories. With Elevator Game, McKendry made a step towards the mainstream, but the mainstream in its trivial, rigid form, packed with overused formulas and cliches. Well familiar with the genre tools, McKendry knows when and how to create suspense, but fails to breathe life into an unimaginative script, which, by the way, was written by her husband David Ian McKendry. Towards the climax, the monotonous elevator riding, instead of scaring your guts, starts being tedious and annoying. One way to spice up the movie would be to add graphic killing scenes in the vein of Final Destination. But sadly, the film failed to live up to the expectations. While some characters get their throats ripped out, others die in total darkness or even off-screen. As a result, Elevator Game leaves a nasty aftertaste of missed opportunities. It reveals a lack of virtually everything: bold ideas, effort, money. It's highly unlikely that a project like that could have evolved into a masterpiece, but it had all chances to become a decent movie that is exciting to watch.